Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well today. So today's video, I'm really excited because I am finally going to be sharing with you all my Sephora VIB sale haul. These are some products that I picked up during the sale. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Sephora I think it's twice a year in the spring and in the fall, they have a savings event. And so depending on the certain tier that you fall under, you have a certain percentage off. So Rouge has 20% off, VIB has 15% off, and Insider has 10% off. So really just kind of depends on what your status is at Sephora. The great news is anyone can be a member, so it's completely free. All you have to do is just sign up for the rewards program. So anyways, let's just go ahead and get into the products that I picked up. I will try my best to include photos and swatches. I'm gonna try to do that. But anyways, let's just go ahead and jump on in. So firstly, I didn't know if I should include this or not because I technically didn't pick it up during this sale, but I was afraid that it was going to sell out because Bare Minerals recently relaunched these, and these are the bronzers from Bare Minerals. And I picked up the shade Kiss of Pink, and so far I'm really liking this. It is the blush that I have on today. There's actually a blush that I picked up within this haul that I'm actually loving even more than this one, but I still am enjoying this one. I really like that I picked up the shade Kiss of Pink because I think it's a great option for my skin tone. I don't see so much of like the bronzer action happening, but I really do like the shade. So I'm really excited that Bare Minerals decided to make these permanent because I was super bummed whenever they basically discontinued them last year. So I paid full price for this because I was afraid that they were going to sell out, but it was really close to the sale that I thought I would go ahead and include that haul. So then I picked up a few other things. So firstly, I had a whole order already planned out, like my cart and everything online. So let me go over what I picked up throughout that order. So I had been wanting this for quite some time now, and this is the Ilia Night Light Bronzing Powder, and I picked up the shade Drawn In, and I have been loving this. I've been wearing this pretty much every day since it came, since I got the package in, and I'm really enjoying this one. I decided to pick this up because of Emily's makeup bag. She's another YouTuber. She loves this bronzer. She speaks really highly about it, and I decided I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. So really enjoying this one, and I'm super happy to have it in my collection, and I think it's a great bronzer. And then I wanted to pick up a few concealers, or a couple concealers rather. The first one is the ABH concealer, and this is specifically called the Magic Touch Concealer, and I have the shade 4. This is actually really good. It's a very unique texture. It almost feels like a bit moussey. It's more of like a thicker concealer, but don't let that scare you. It blends out really easily, but just keep in mind that you don't need too much of this concealer. Like, too much can really not look very good underneath your eyes, and so I recommend just going in with maybe a little bit less than you normally would, and I think you'll be really happy with the coverage, with the texture, everything. So I've been really enjoying this one. The other concealer, however, I'm kind of on the fence on, and it's the new LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. Full coverage, my butt. Like, this is not full coverage at all, and I kind of knew that going in. I knew that it was probably going to be more of like an everyday concealer for me because of the fact that it's a brightening concealer, and just for the reason that people have been using this and incorporating it into their routine. It's kind of more of like an everyday, like no makeup kind of concealer. So I knew that going in. So I just want you to know that this is not full coverage. This is not full coverage at all. I don't know why they have marketed that way because it's not. But I'm just not crazy about this one. I have the shade number, it's LN6. I do think the shade is a little bit off for me. It does work, but I think if I maybe had like a shade lighter, I would probably enjoy it better. But I'm even on the fence of if I even want to do that because every time I use this concealer, and I think it's been twice already, which I need to use it more, right? I'm just not in love with how my under eyes look. I really like how my under eyes look with the ABH one, but not so much with this LYS one. So I'm gonna keep playing around with it, and if I end up liking it, I might exchange it for my, like, a better shade, but so far it's just kind of eh. And let me know how you guys been enjoying that one if you picked it up. I know it was a popular product that people were picking up during this sale. And then going back to the blush that I was talking about, this is another blush that I picked up during this sale. And you guys, I'm in love with this product, and it's from Melt, and this is the Digital Dust Duo Blush in the shade Raw Honey. I love this product, you guys. I love this so much. It is so beautiful. Please, if you ever see these in store and you swatch them and you think that they're not gonna look good on your skin, please don't let the swatches fool you, because they are stunning. I have been using this nonstop since I picked it up. I mean, I've literally, like, the embossing is almost gone already, as far as, like, there was like a bee on this one and it's already almost faded. Like, I've been using this a lot. I'm really, really in love with the formula. I love that it doesn't emphasize texture. I love that I can basically not go in with highlight afterwards, which really does save time. So if you're someone who maybe, you know, doesn't have a lot of time to do their makeup, or maybe you're someone who's kind of on the fence, you know, with highlighter to begin with, this is a great product for that, because you're basically getting 2 in 1, but it's not emphasizing texture. I'm really, really happy with this one, and I'm tempted to even pick up the other shade because it is just, I'm so in love. I love the packaging as well. It's very weighted. These are pretty pricey, so I'm glad that the packaging reflects, like, that price in a way. So really happy with that one. Continuing on with that same online order, I did pick up an eyeshadow palette that I had been wanting for, so I didn't want it at first, but then Emily's makeup bag, she's been raving about it. I have really come to enjoy her channel and enjoy her content, and I've noticed that there are a lot of products that she loves that I've picked up based on her recommendation that I've been really happy with. So I'm really happy that I have another YouTuber that I can kind of go for and really, you know, trust her reviews on things. But this is the Pat McGrath Bridgerton palette. Specifically, it's called the Mothership Diamond of the First Water. I have never seen Bridgerton before. That's why this collection didn't at first appeal to me. I've never seen the show. I don't really have an interest, if I'm gonna be honest. If you think I should watch it though, please let me know, because I'm always up to trying new things. It's just, it doesn't seem like something that I would just watch on my own, if you know what I mean. But this palette, she has raved so much about that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. And I'm really glad that I did, because the look that I created when I used this was just so good. It was so good. I basically put this shade all over the lid, and then I topped it with this really beautiful like blue sparkly shade, and I put like a touch of this pink in the crease, and it was stunning. It was absolutely stunning. This is great Pat McGrath formula or quality. I think the formula is really, really good on this one, and I'm just so happy that I decided to pick it up. I was a little bit on the fence because I was like, it's 6 shades, it's really expensive, I'm not a fan of Bridgerton, like, is this even something that I should be considering picking up? And I'm so glad that I did, because it is really special in my opinion. And she has reviewed the second Bridgerton palette, and I am pretty sure I'm just gonna stick to this one. I think that I'll be most happy with this one. So really happy and impressed with that one for sure. And then I wanna say, yeah, so I have 2 more products that were within that order. I did pick up a lip liner from Pat McGrath. This is the Permagel Ultra Lip Pencil, and I picked up the shade Contour. And this is a lip liner that a lot of people, especially the shade, have raved about. A lot of people really, really enjoy this formula from Pat McGrath, and they say that it's one of like the best lip liners. The shade Contour is really raved about. A lot of people say that it's perfect for, you know, either like overlining or really contouring your lip line to make it just appear a little bit more chiseled maybe. So I have not tried this yet, but I'm really excited to give it a go. I'm really excited to compare it to the Charlotte Tilbury lip liners, because those are definitely by far my favorite. So yeah, really excited to have this one and to try out a new formula. And then another product, I'm trying to think about that haul specifically. I did pick up this. This is the new scent from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Beija Flor, or I don't know if it's Beja Flor Elastic Cream. And basically I picked it up for the scent. A lot of people said that this smells like, and it's an expensive perfume. It's like Baccarat Rouge or something like that. I don't have that, but it's also similar to Ariana Grande's Cloud perfume. And it does smell good. It definitely does, but this is nowhere near as good as the one that I was just raving about in my March favorites video, the Bom Dia one. That one is so good. It smells absolutely amazing. Like, I am obsessed with that one. This one is not even gonna come close. Like, I can already tell you, it is more of like a light scent. It doesn't linger on, at least in my opinion, as long as the other Sol de Janeiro scents do. So this one, I'm gonna obviously keep it. I'm gonna use it up, but I don't think that this will be something that is like a must-have for me personally, but I could change my mind. I've only used this like once or twice, so it's just based off of the scent and how long it's lasted on the skin. It's nothing compared to like that Bom Dia one, like I said. So anyways, really excited though to try another scent from them because I really love the brand. I think that was everything from that, or actually no, I got a perfume sampler, and this is a win, you guys. Every single product or every single scent in this set is so nice. This is specifically the Sephora Favorites perfume sampler, and you basically get a travel size at no extra cost. So you pay $25 for the set, and then you get like a little voucher, which I will show you. It's right here. And then you basically take this into Sephora and you like redeem this for one of these in a travel size. And so the perfumes that are included are the Giorgio Armani My Way perfume, the Perfect by Marc Jacobs, Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue, a very popular one, the Valentino, what is it? It's the Valentino Donna Born in Roma. That one is so beautiful. I love that one. That was like my safe one. Like, I knew for sure if I didn't like any of the others that I would love that one and I would redeem it for that one. It also comes with Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb, Clean Reserve Lush Fleur, Carolina Herrera Good Girl, by Rosie Jane. It's the Layla Lou perfume oil, and I want to say that's all of them. And you guys, I love so many of these. Giorgio Armani My Way, not my favorite. It's probably one of the least favorites within this set. I'm loving Perfect by Marc Jacobs. Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue is okay. I of course already knew that I loved the Valentina Donna Born in Roma. That one is really, really good. The Carolina Herrera Good Girl is really, really good. That is a beautiful nighttime, date night, going out type of perfume. It's really, really beautiful. And then the Clean Reserve Lush Fleur is actually stunning. It's really beautiful, also a perfect one for spring. I'm not a huge fan of Flower Bomb. I think it's nice, but I don't think it's something that I think is as hyped as it should be, but it is a good reliable one. And then the by Rosie Jane, I'm just not huge into perfume oils, so I am right now, I'm debating between the Perfect by Marc Jacobs, the Valentino Donna Born in Roma, or the Clean Reserve one. So I have three that I'm toying between. So I'm just going to continue using them, using like the little vials, and then going from there. But that was all that I picked up in that online order. Let me go ahead and go over a few things that I picked up in store. I did have another online order, and it was the new Patrick Ta palette. So this is the Major Dimension eyeshadow palette, and this is the rose one. So I'm sure you guys are very familiar with this palette already. It definitely broke the internet. It's all over Instagram. It's all over YouTube. This is a stunning palette. It's really beautiful. I haven't even scratched the surface though of what this palette can do. Unfortunately, the times that I've used this, I haven't had a lot of time, so I'm definitely going to try to create a beautiful look this week. Maybe maybe for work, but I'm really enjoying this lighter cream, and I would love to try it as a cream blush also because I think it's a stunning shade. So really, happy with this one so far. I think I might even like this more than the original one, but I have to keep playing around with it for sure. The original one was never a palette that I fell in love with. Like, I feel like I'm still kind of like unsure about how I feel about that one. but this one is more up my alley as far as the tones, but it's really just the formula if I think it's worth it. But I did go ahead and pick that one up, and that leaves me so far at 4 palettes for this year. So I'm sticking to my 1 palette per month. I'm really happy about that. Then I picked up a few things in store. Like I said, I did pick up another Rare Beauty liquid blush. This is one of her newer shades that she came out with. This is specifically the shade Encourage. Really love this formula. I love this shade. I love that it's a little bit more everyday compared to the other one that I have in the shade Joy. That one is beautiful, but it is very pigmented and very bright, and I feel like with this one it's a little bit more everyday appropriate. So I already knew that I loved this formula, and I'm really happy to have another shade. I also picked up a lipstick from ABH, so I'm really excited because my lip products are definitely getting more use or getting more used now because you know, at work we're not required to wear a mask, and then a lot of places are kind of lifting that, and we got our boosters recently, so I'm feeling a little bit more confident, and so I purchased this lipstick from ABH. This is one of their satin formulas, and I picked up the shade Peach Amber. This is stunning, you guys. I really love this shade so much. It's really beautiful. I love how comfortable the formula is because it doesn't feel drying. It gives you great pigment, but it doesn't feel like matte. It doesn't emphasize like any lines on your lips. Really enjoy this one so far. It's really the shade. While I think the formula is nice, I don't think the formula is anything like groundbreaking. I just really love the shade Peach Amber a lot. So I went ahead and picked that one up. It was funny. I went to one Sephora where I picked up some other things, and I had tried on like that lipstick. One of the Sephora employees helped me sanitize it and then try it on, and I was in love with it, but I decided, no, I'm not gonna get it. Like, I have so many lipsticks. But then when I got to my car, I looked in the window, like the mirror, I was like, I need this. Like, so my husband took me to another Sephora to pick it up because I just couldn't be without it. So there's that. I also picked up, this is for my husband, but I thought I'd include it. This is the brand Maison Margiela. It's like the replica line, and this one specifically is Jazz Club. We both really love this scent for him. I had gotten it in like a set where you get like all of the different vial sizes and you get to try them out. Love when you can do that, and I highly recommend doing that if you're ever unsure like which one to go for. But Jazz Club is definitely a favorite. I love the way it smells on him, and I think it's a really nice kind of like evening type of cologne. It is unisex, so women can wear this too, but you know, I love that. I especially love it for him is what I'm saying. But yeah, I really like this one, and I wanted to go ahead and get him like the travel size because he doesn't wear cologne that often, so I wanted to make sure that I just got him a travel size. Plus these are super expensive, so I think that'll last him for a while, for now at least. I did also pick up this NARS foundation. This is the new NARS foundation. It's the light reflecting foundation. I have the shade L3 Gobi. It might be a tad light, but I think it does work out for me, like at the end of the day. This was totally unplanned. I wanted this. I was interested in it for a while, or not for a while, but I was interested in it whenever I was hearing all the buzz about it. But my shade was sold out across the board. It was sold out in stores at Ulta, in stores at Sephora, and online for both. So I went ahead and saw this at my Sephora, and I picked it up right away. I was like, oh my gosh, like I've been wanting this one, and I knew that I was already shade matched to this shade. So I went ahead and picked this one up, and I'm really thrilled about it. And then the final product that I picked up was from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is one of her Eyes to Mesmerize, which is one of her cream eyeshadows, and the shade Oyster Pearl. Really love this one. I'm really glad that I decided to pick this up because it is just absolutely stunning on the lids. I've worn this already like twice, I think, to work, and I love just the little bit of like glimmer it leaves on the eyes. I think it's a little bit more dimensional, and I think this is worth it for this shade. The formula is really nice, but I don't think it's too like vastly better than like the Revlon ones or the Maybelline ones, but the shade Oyster Pearl has a little bit of dimension to it. So that is everything that I picked up from the Sephora VIB sale. There might be more things because as I'm filming this, I still have like a day or two left for the sale, but I hope that you enjoyed. Comment below, what did you pick up during the sale? I would love to hear from you guys, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my YouTube channel family here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye!